Trying
Trying.
to, trying.
Oh, my poor friends in Nashville.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Oh, they're, I mean, it's kind of funny, but kind of not. Oh, my poor, because they're just not used to this.
I was gonna say they have, at least here we're like whatever.
Yeah, I know
But yeah,
my girlfriend sent me. I have a lot of people that I knew that she luckily had power the whole time. Some other people did not that I know. And she sent me a picture of her dog the other day. Um, and she was showing me something and she was like, "Oh my God, I hate this weather." I'm like, she had her dog outside and I'm like, I could see grass through the snow. It's not that, but
I'm not sure that even counts.
but it's the freezing there is cold. They're not equipped for
Yeah,
it. So
no, they're not.
one of my favorite neighborhoods, somebody posted a picture of it that trees just split all the way down
Ooh.
the lane. Just they were just cracking and breaking and like just tops were falling. It was horrible. It's the weirdest thing. They were snapping and just being destroyed. Hundreds of trees.
Did you live
Hmm.
there, Maria? If you,
No, no, my
okay.
girlfriend moved there like 2010 or something like that, and I just
Oh, okay.
started going down there like
Okay.
3, 4 times a year since then, and I just got a bunch of other friends that I've made down there. So,
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, my friend had to be. He's kind of. He had polio when he was young, so he's kind of immobile. He had to be
Mhm.
evacuated from his house. He sent out a
Wow.
Facebook alert telling everybody it
Wow.
Oh
was
my goodness.
44 degrees. He was worried
Jeez.
about his cats and everybody else. He had enough friends there that as he was
Yeah.
doing it, people were showing up to help. But um, yeah, it was bad. Oh, there's Joe.
We got Joe. We're just waiting for Anna.
And is Steve coming?
Oh, yeah, Steve. Where's Steve?
I don't know. He's usually here.
This cold, the bones just don't move like they used to.
It is cold. My feet are just constantly freezing.
Mm. I never complain, but I am now. It's
Yeah,
bad.
everybody said yes, they're coming. It's all checked. And we did not have a check from Anna, but we did have one from Steve.
Hmm.
I forget we need four too, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do need four.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't need to give him this over here again.
Kia. I got a Christmas gift. You ever hear of the book called The Light Eaters?
Yes, that's supposed to be excellent.
So you haven't read it?
I have not read it.
Uh,
It's supposed to be really good, though.
that's uh that's what I'm gonna go into thinking it. I'm gonna start reading it tonight.
What's it about? I don't think I've heard of it.
So the cover says how the unseen world of plant intelligence offers a new understanding of life on Earth. Because there was a
It,
guy I saw on TV, or a woman. She said that the trees talk to each other in their root systems.
Have, have
And
you,
they
have you
they
commute.
read,
know when the Earth's in trouble, and somehow they're able to withstand what's going to come, and they kind of work together. And it goes with the plants too.
have you read the Over story? That's what that's about too.
Oh, I'm writing that down.
It's called the Over
Yeah,
story.
yeah, that's supposed to be good. Yeah, because trees have these huge root systems with these mycorrhizae, and yeah, I think they totally communicate. I mean, not like
I believe
we're
it.
communicating, but but different communication pathways. Yeah, but I think the Light Eaters, I have that. I just haven't had a chance to read it because it got good reviews. I read reviews about it. It's supposed to be really interesting.
Okay, I'm trying to look
Yeah,
what
the Over
year.
story is the same way. That got a lot of good reviews, and it was really good. The Light Eaters.
So I'm going to guess the birds get their signals from the trees, and then they fly off and they tell the animals. They're all in on it.
Yeah.
Uh, they don't tell us. All right, here we go. Okay, this is 2024. So a bestseller. All right. Hmm.
Huh. It's a bummer. We need four people.
Steve is logging on now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
good.
good. We're very precarious.
Yeah, we're right on the edge. There's Arnold too.
Great.
Sorry, I'm so late tonight.
Oh, that's okay. We didn't know that you were going to be here, so it's a bonus.
No, I forgot to answer the email chain too.
Did how's everybody navigating while we're talking about nothing really? The new system. The
I
new
think
It's good.
I finally figured it out, I think.
I think I got it. I think the hardest part, I keep trying to find where to get the agenda where it's not just online, but I just converted it, downloaded it, and it was
Oh,
fine. I like to have it in Word, so I just get it to a PDF and then export it
right,
as Word, and it's
right,
fine.
right.
So is Steve coming?
He said he was logging on now, but if you want to start, we have enough, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Now we have quorum. Um, well, I can open up the meeting. So we'll open up the Madison Inland Wetlands and Watercourses Agency regular meeting for February 2nd, 2026 at 7:08 p.m. We have myself, Lee Schumacher, Joe Boudreau, Anna Loss currently in attendance, plus our trustee inland wetlands officer, Maria Patella. Uh, and so our first application is 25-44 Stone Road. This is for a regulated activity permit for a new single-family dwelling and site disturbances within 100 feet of the inland wetland review area. And we saw this, so this is received in December. We talked about it last month. So barring anything else, we should probably take action. We need to take action tonight. And we have for the applicant, Mr. Dillon.
Yes. Yeah, good evening. I'll just go over I know that my employee Sam was very talkative at the last meeting. I say that facetiously. He's one for short statements. But last week, I had a meeting with Maria, Tim, and also Sam, and we made some changes to the plan, and I'll run through the changes. We have added,
oh, what, can I just bring it up? I'm just trying to find it.
oh yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah. This is it, right? Okay.
I think you spelled it out also in your report. Awesome. Okay, we have added, let me back up a little bit. The most significant change is that we took out the swimming pool and the associated retaining walls. And the swimming pool was off of the southeast corner of the house. And we removed that. We added plantings along the southwest edge, which include plantings similar to those that we used on Horse Pond lots 3, for example, where we had the toe of the slope, the closest toe of the slope to the wetlands we planted with winterberry, dogwood, and blueberry. And on the east side, we're proposing to put junipers along the slope. Those are on the right-hand side as you're looking at it. We've added the heat pumps, which are on the back of the garage, and we've added a propane tank off to the right-hand side of the garage. All of this can be accessed on the east side of the garage. We have enough flat area, if you will. Another item that I worked out with Maria and provided is an expansion of the construction sequence that's shown on sheet 2. We turned a construction sequence into an inspection checklist, and each item has to be completed, inspected by Maria, and signed off on by both Maria and the site contractor. And this will keep us in line, if you will, um, all the way through the stabilization of the slope and the grading that is probably the area of concern for this lot. And we are putting an erosion control blanket on top of the slope after we put the topsoil, seed, and mulch. It will be a biodegradable fabric that will stay in place until the slope is stabilized. One mat that I'm thinking of speccing as a core mat, number 70. It does have a lifespan of 2 to 3 years before it degrades. It is biodegradable. It is a straw mat. But I can go through these details with Maria as we work up the bond amount, et cetera, when we go through the additional details. But those are the changes. It's very important on this site that we work from the southwest towards the northeast. We go in and clear the brush in the area to be disturbed. We then install the silt fence, which is backed by a hay bale erosion check on the wetland side of the silt fence. And then on the uphill side of the silt fence, we put an orange construction fence. And this is a visual reminder to the contractors. And the reason I'm going through all of this, as all of you know, we don't have a very good track record. And we recognize that, and we recognize your concerns. We are taking a better proactive approach towards the stabilization of the site as we progress through the construction of the site. And so as we put in the silt fence with the construction fence, we will then strip the topsoil and stockpile it in the to the north of the house for reuse. And then that requires 2 inspections, and then we will grade the slope by excavating material from the foundation area for the house. This is after we stake the foundation, we dig the soil, and we are blessed on this site to have very deep sands and gravels. It's a nice, clean fill material. We'll be able to just move the material from the house foundation to the slope to the south. We'll form the slope, we'll compact it in 6-inch lifts to the line and grade shown on the plan. After that's inspected and signed off on by Maria, we will then place 4-inch minimum topsoil on the slope, compacted and fine graded. That will be seed and mulched. Then the erosion control blanket gets put on top of it. This again gets signed off on Maria, and this is all before we form any foundation. Once the slope is stabilized with the erosion control mat, I want to add one item that's not listed on our my construction sequence, but brought out in Maria's report, is that on top of the slope, we want one additional protection, and we'll install another construction fence. And it's just the orange plastic open fence that precludes entry onto the slope. And then we finish excavating the foundation. We form the concrete, and the foundation gets poured and backfilled. Once it's poured, we'll do the as-built location of the foundation and provide an as-built plan to Maria to demonstrate that the house is indeed in the location we show on the plan. Then after that's signed off on by Maria and the contractor, then we'll get permission to proceed with the framing of the house. All of this activity will take place on the north side of the higher construction fence. We have enough room to work around the foundation to build the house, and there shouldn't be any adverse effect on the wetland area. The wetlands have a very thick scrub growth. We had it reflagged by Rich Snarsky, and I asked Rich if we could do any plantings along the wetland area to enhance it, and he said it wouldn't do any good. The multifloral rows would just take over whatever we plant there. And so we're going to do the plantings on our proposed slope. Today, I had a conversation with I'm sorry, I just gapped on her.
Michelle Ford.
Yes, Michelle. I'm sorry. I totally gapped. Michelle Ford. I sent her an email with the information and the conditions that were in Maria's report. And Michelle helped us out in Horse Pond and got us back on track there. And I'm asking her to help us on this so we start out on track and stay on track. And she called me and said that she is indeed available, and we have every intention of having Michelle on board from day one. And that's it in a nutshell. If there are any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Okay, well, great. Thank you for being so thorough and letting us know all the details. Questions from the agency members?
I don't have any. Sounds like they've addressed most of our concerns based on what I've seen.
Yes. Um, I I think you answered one of my questions when you talked about the soils. So the 1,000-gallon propane tank should be no problem, right? Because that's going to be underground.
Yes, yep. It's underground, and we are, even though we're in a coastal area, we are high enough. We're well above any flood elevations, but when they put it in the ground, it is anchored
Okay.
down on a pad.
It's beyond the review area too, right?
Pardon me?
It's beyond the review area too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it
yes.
is.
Yes.
But I was just curious. Um, how where the water table. It sounds like you have plenty
Oh,
of
we
scope there.
we did not encounter any modeling or water table in our test holes, and we don't anticipate that we will have any. We did add a detail for you mentioned groundwater. We do have footing drains. That's a building code requirement. I don't think they'll ever see any water, but we did do a outlet detail where we put a little bit of riprap that is on the toe of the slope. And that's part of our construction of the slope is that we have to do the stub of the under drain through the fill that we're placing on the slope. That's not a problem. We know all the elevations that we have to deal with, and we can install that as we're filling the slope.
So you're gonna get enough fill material out of the basement, I mean, out of the excavation, I guess is,
Oh, we will.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. We do have, well, we're pretty close to balanced. I think we're a couple hundred yards. Yeah, about 200 yards of earthwork is what we need to bring onto the site.
Okay.
Okay. Any other comments or questions for the applicant?
We have a staff memo on that as well, I think, right?
Hearing nothing.
Yeah.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
Do you want to share it, Maria? So that
Do you want to?
I'm happy
yeah,
to share it. It's up to you.
I can share it and then we could, if you need to modify it, we can modify it. Let's see. Add a revised one.
Well, because I think we'll add as Mr. Doan said, from your recommendations, the fencing at the top of the slope. Okay, so there are no questions. We should act on this tonight. Do I have a motion?
I move we approve application 25-24 with the conditions listed in the very well done staff memo, and add one condition requiring construction fencing on the top of the slope prior to the excavation, prior to the forming of the foundation.
Okay,
I'll
so we have a
second that.
motion. Okay, on a second. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Any last chances for discussions or additional conditions?
No.
Nope.
No. All right, all in favor of this motion to approve application 25-44, raise your hand, say aye.
Aye.
Any
I
extensions, denials? Okay, excellent. Well, thank you. It was great for you to appreciate all
Thank
of
you
our
very much.
concerns and to have this, and we
Oh,
are happy. Oh,
Um,
go ahead.
Tim
Sounds
has a
like-
question.
Who does?
Who?
Tim Mack, the developer?
Yep.
Hold on. Allowed to talk? I'm allowing him to talk, but he's not talking. Tim? No. I guess he doesn't want to say anything. He was raising his
Okay.
hand, but he's not. He's not talking now.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Well, you
Well,
got
thank
your
you very
approval?
much. I
All right.
appreciate it. Appreciate your time, and thank you, Maria.
Thanks, Bob.
All right. Great. Thank you. So our next application is 25-48, 78 Lantern Hill Road. It has been withdrawn, which is helpful for our agenda. It's always exciting.
That's a complete
And then we
withdrawal,
have-
that's just not a put it off for a couple of months.
It was withdrawn.
Well, but that doesn't mean they can't come back.
No,
It's
they
just
can
currently withdrawn.
reapply. I just wondered
Right.
if that was it completely. I wasn't sure. But, I just saw that thing this tonight, so.
So I guess we'll.
Do we?
For now, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. So we have two receipts. We have Twin Bridge Road, which we have been discussing in our enforcement section. So it
Mhm.
looks like they've got their application in um, for septic system grading and
Plantings.
plantings.
Yeah, the house is, recall the house is entirely out of the review area. So it's the
Right.
septic, the grading, the planting, the house and the driveway are all outside.
Okay. So
Mhm.
that's for receipt. And then so then we have Campus Drive, and that looks like they're paving within 10 feet of that wetland. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. And that's
They're doing some
receipt.
driveway reclamation and repaving of at the town campus lots.
But I don't think I saw like a full it was there was I mean I saw the site plan, but if the note said it was a different one, but they were just highlighting where they were going to do the work. Is that right?
I do have Ben Whitaker here, who is the director of
Well,
construction, if we want to ask him.
that's
Um,
okay. I mean, we're just receiving it. So if they need
yeah,
to add more, there'll be
perfect. Okay,
lots of opportunity.
yeah.
Um, so again, with our receipts, um, if we think anything might be a significant activity or, well, usually a significant activity or a site walk, uh, we would want to highlight that. I think Twin Bridge Road we've been out to and we know
Mhm.
that. And
Yeah.
Campus Drive is public, so I guess we could all go look at that
Yep.
if we wanted to.
Ben is
It-
raising his hand if
oh,
we,
he is raising his hand.
yes,
Excellent.
let's see what
Okay.
he, um, hi, Ben.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
I was like, come on, let me talk. I can clear some of this up right now. But I don't let me turn oh, it's not giving me the option to turn my camera on, so I guess you're not looking at me.
Oh, yeah, I can make you a panelist if you'd like, if you want to
There we
be.
go. All right. All right. Now I'm human again.
There
Thank
you
you.
Yes.
I just want to clarify what the project was and just kind of give a quick overview, and then that way next time we're prepared to jump into it. So, town campus is a large plot, and what we've done through our capital improvement plan is split it up into 3 years of paving, essentially, addressing the most critical spot first. So the first round of paving, and this is repaving, so only areas that are paved now are getting repaved. We're not adding any additional pavement anywhere. So this little sliver you see here is the area that's in the wetlands review area. The total phase one is about 49,000 square feet. I have a full site plan that I could share as well. Again, this map you're looking at here was from the geothermal project. Maria dug it up and it was nice because it showed the wetlands review area, and I'm not trying to spend engineering money to repave a parking lot. So we would if we had to, but I want to start this way. So where this is paving is if you were down by the Arch Barn building, there's their dirt lot, and then the lot transitions into pavement. So if you started there, it's that section, you head towards the PD, that little area, that little nook up there in the top left-hand corner of the plan is their dumpster area. And then we would continue, you take a left there, and we would continue paving basically as you worked your way out of the site. We are not doing the lot to the immediate west of the PD. So we're not going into there. We're also not going into like where their impound lot is. So picture yourself like, regular visitor to town hall. You went down to the Arts Farm lot and you were going to leave. You turned around and you went to leave the campus. Everywhere up to that main access drive is part of phase one. Phase two is going to be the other side where you would go down by the town campus learning center and turn around and come out of the site that way till you hit the main road and the main driveway. And then phase three, which isn't in the SIP as of yet, is from that area to the road itself. So this is phase one. And again, the important, about half of it is in the wetlands, but we're using a reclaiming process for this. So we're not bringing in any additional base or anything like that. If you're not familiar with reclaiming, it's kind of like where milling pulls all the asphalt up. This pulverizes the asphalt and it basically regrinds it into the base that's below it. And then they scrape off whatever we don't need to keep all the grades, so we don't have excess material. They fine grade it, compact it down, pave on top of that. So it's a good way to kind of stabilize your base as well. And that's it. So happy to go through the process, but I just wanted to give you kind of a high level of what we're trying to accomplish.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so yeah, that's great. But since you're so close, I assume there's going to be silt fence and whatever to protect the wetlands.
Yeah, I mean, this process is very kind of low impact, I guess you call it, because you're the same machine is taking that asphalt, it's pulverizing it, putting it right back, and then they compact it right behind it. So
Okay.
we will do whatever you guys want us to do. I was thinking like a silt fence along, just along the wetlands area on that back corner. But really, we're not changing any grade. There really isn't. I would think the only kind of concern would be we're looking at a 5 to 7 day project overall.
Okay.
If we have good weather, so it's not going to be exposed for any long periods of time. Also, when you reclaim and then you compact, that surface is now very pervious, so it would be less prone to runoff than the normal asphalt would. But again, happy to make any of those. That when I met with the contractor on site, he's like, "Yep, completely normal thing to do. We could string some silt fence down the side if that's required."
Okay.
I just have a quick question. You said you're phasing the project. So is the only portion that's getting done right now behind, and then when are you doing near like the learning center and the pickleball courts?
Hopefully that gets approved in fiscal year 28's budget.
Okay.
But fiscal year
Okay.
27's budget is phase one, which is this 49,000 square feet. So Arts Barn
So-
to Main Entrance Road.
So technically everything that you're doing right now, that this map is good for what you're doing right now.
This map shows about half of it. Could I share my screen? Do I have the ability to do that? I think I do.
I just wanted to make sure that we don't need another map, but I think we
Yeah,
have
I can, and I
in
can
the
attach.
wetlands area.
I don't think I attached this to the application, but this is a overall site plan of the entire town campus. So the yellow highlight here is the
Okay.
entire phase one. But the part that's in the wetlands is this little
Is
nook
what
right
you
here,
attached. Okay.
and then that. So
Yeah, just
this
throw,
is the overall.
when you get a chance, just throw that one into as the entire project.
Sure.
So we can get it all in context.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So
We'll see you next
great.
month.
Thank you.
See you next month. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. So that's helpful. So those are two receipts. And so moving along, interesting, we have no section 13s.
Hmm.
That's great.
It's a slow period.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we do have our two enforcements. So we have 39 Liberty Street, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it looks like there was a plan submitted.
Yeah. I know Todd is on. I don't know if the owner is on. But they did what you asked.
They put right, so everything is on
Right.
the map. Right.
I don't know if Todd, if he knows. So the yeah.
Oh,
TK.
there we go.
Hey, TK.
I had to turn my audio and video on. Good evening, everyone. I believe Craig Schultz should be on. I sent
Is
him
he
the
Zoom
link.
user? There's a Zoom user.
He might be that. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna allow him to speak.
Can you hear me okay?
There you
Yeah.
are. Okay.
All
Yep.
right.
That sounds like Craig.
Okay.
So good evening, everyone. For the record, Todd Anderson from Anderson Surveying LLC, 1575 Suite F in Guilford. on behalf of Craig Schultz and Suzanne Schultz, owners of 1008 Boston Post Road. So in conjunction with Matt Davison, the soil scientist, we have come up with a planting plan for remediation of the site. Maria, do you want to show the plan or you want me to?
I can if you'd like me to.
Well, it's up to you.
I got it. Here we go.
Ready.
Whoop. Hold on.
So based on Matt's remediation plan that he verbalized in his report the last time we met, I have, in conjunction with him, placed all of the proposed plantings on this plan. Maria, it might actually be easier if I share.
Sure. I'll stop sharing.
That'd be great. Let me just find the plan here. This is supposed to be easy. Oh my goodness. Why am I not finding what I want? All right, can you guys see the plan now?
No, see your list. I see your list of
Oh my
items.
goodness. All right, Maria, go back to yours.
Well,
Sorry.
stop sharing.
I'm sorry. How do I do that?
Never mind. I stole it back from you. Never mind.
I'm new at this. I'm sorry.
That's
If
okay.
you can zoom up into the upper left-hand corner. So this was Matt's proposed mitigation plan, showing 2 different types of trees, 3 different types of bushes or shrubs, and the amount of them, and all of the monitoring and all of that stuff that goes along with everything in his proposed mitigation report. So Maria, if you can move the plan down to where I show the trees and shrubs. So we have placed all of the trees and shrubs within the wetlands area. He has placed all the trees in areas where trees have been cut down. And he said, let's group the shrubs in clusters of 3 throughout the wetland area. So that's what we have done. So the red maples and black gum trees have been placed throughout the site in the wetlands to shade the wetlands. That, in his opinion, was very important, to shade the wetlands. And then we've placed the shrubs in clusters of 3 throughout the wetland area, in a random sort. So I sat down with him. We came up with areas for all these shrubs to be planted. So there's a total of 45 shrubs, 20 trees to be planted in the wetland area to restore the wetlands and shade the wetlands area and bring back the habitat. So that was his plan, which I'm showing you and reiterating on my plan as to what he feels is necessary to remediate the cutting down of trees proximate to the wetlands. So with that, I think I am done with my presentation. I'm open for any comments on our hopeful plan of restoring this area.
Okay, great, thanks. Any questions for Mr. Anderson?
Now I'm gonna stop share for a second. Mr. Schultz called me today. Did you want to speak to that?
Yes.
Yeah, so he called me this afternoon, after this plan was submitted that the nursery had, a suggestion or an issue. If you want, you can go ahead and let them know.
So Scott from Running Brook Farm, up in Killingworth, does like wetland restoration and plantings. And I shared this map with him. His only thought or concern was that we changed the maples and the black gum trees from 2 inches to 1 to 1.5 inch diameter because the success rate is better with a smaller tree and less impact on planting in that wetland zone. So it's success. I think what he paraphrasing the success rate is better with a little less mature tree, and we won't have to go back and replant in the future to replace it if we have problems. I'd shared that with Maria. So any feedback, but it seemed to make sense. So that was all I need to add.
Okay. Hmm.
Both of those trees grow rapidly enough, provided the deer don't get to them, to not make much difference, in 5 years, whether it's a 2 inch tree or a 1.5.
That
Okay.
was his feeling as well. He thought it was a minor adjustment. And he said if anybody wanted some more shrubs, that would be to maybe make up for it, or if there was a compromise, but that was his recommendation.
Um, Anybody else have any thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
I don't know. I would tend to defer to the arborist probably. We have a success requirement though, right? Don't we?
Yes. Yes. So regardless, there's a 80%, it has to meet 80%
Right.
success rate, planting success rate.
Right.
So
Yeah,
whether he
and
gets the
and
one or
I'm
the
no
two, it's gonna
arborist
have.
by any means, so I defer to you guys as to what you want.
Anybody else? I don't know. Anna, do you have any thoughts?
I was gonna say I don't know, I don't know if planting initially a larger gallon tree size would be advantageous. They grow pretty quickly. Um, I guess, I'd rely on the arborist, but I think it might be, preference of cost. It might come down to cost. I'm not sure if
I was gonna ask supply, like, would they're, you know, hard to get or
He had
the larger
indicated
tree you initially plant, it gets more costly. But
Does he
harder
have
to
both,
supply.
Mr. Schultz? Does he have both diameters, Mr. Schultz? Is there any,
he's he would
is it a
have to
supply?
source. He has the 1 to 1.5.
Hmm.
He said he would have to source the 2 inch. And I think so and I think the other part two to this was less impact. He said we can plant these by hand with the guys and not have to bring a machine and do and have more impact on the wetlands.
Well, obviously planting by hand is preferable given everything here.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, we don't want to have our restoration be another impact. I'm fine with that. If if they're gonna substitute in, this is for the black gum and the maple,
Yes, for
or
those
just
two. For
okay,
both,
so it would
for both.
be an inch and a half or 1.5. So, I guess I would, kind of go on the inch and a half side if that's there. And if you have to do a 1 inch, and that's fine.
I will ask him to get the larger or the largest one that he can that are still manageable. I'll put that request in. He seems like we've done some work with him in the past and he seems pretty capable. So I will pass that on to him.
Yes. And obviously the preference is plantings that can be planted by hand.
Right.
Understandable.
Yeah. If we don't want machinery in there. Anna,
I
what did you want
copy
to
that.
say? Yeah. Anna, did you want to say anything else?
I was going to say the same exact thing,
Oh, okay.
I would say as long as it can be done manually,
Yeah.
Someone can do that.
Yeah. So that sounds fine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, did you want to make a motion for a modification or to accept the planting, plan as proposed? And we did not put a date on this as to when we want this done either.
Okay.
So if you want to do that.
I would
Well,
think
I'll make,
planting has
as
to wait till
per
the spring, right?
yeah,
yes.
as per Matt's suggested remediation, he says on there, and this is on my plan,
No later
um,
than May 31st.
no later than May 31st. And then if success standards are not met, recommendations for additional monitoring and corrective actions will be required.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Yes, that sounds good to me as well. We'll take care of that.
Okay.
Well,
So
I will line it up and get it scheduled.
great. I'll make a motion that we accept the planting plan as submitted with the change that the black gum and the maple can be an inch to an inch and a half substituted in for this enforcement action on 39 Liberty Street. So that's
I'll
my
second.
motion.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Any discussion? Did I get everything in there, Maria, that we needed?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we
And
want
that's go ahead.
did we want to include something about it being manual?
Yeah, we could. So we can also have, so maybe modify the motion so that the plantings need to all be done manually. That's
Second.
fine.
Second.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a motion, we've got a second, we've got a modification. Any other discussion?
Just want to say
Right.
thank you everyone
Oh.
for all that, getting us through this in your time. So I really appreciate everything and I'm happy with the planting and the way this worked out. I can't thank you enough.
Well, thank you for being receptive to working with us. It's appreciated. Thanks.
This motion
And
is just for the planting plan.
Right.
The violation isn't lifted until the plants are in the ground.
Right, this is for the planting plan.
Okay.
So we're
Just-
voting on the planting plan. And so all in favor of the planting plan as amended? Raise your hand and say aye. Okay,
Aye.
great. It's unanimous.
And so one
Okay.
question for you, after we get this complete and Maria comes out, so there'll be another meeting, I would imagine, some point in June or whenever, after we complete this. Is that how this?
Yeah, or I
finalize?
report back that it's been completed and
Yeah, just it's pretty basic. Just that it's been that the action the enforcement action has been completed and And then that would be it, except for the, yearly monitoring of the plantings.
Okay. All right. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, TK.
Thank you.
Great night.
You
Bye.
too. Okay, so our second enforcement is 131 Twin Bridge Road. Again,
So I don't think so. They're not here.
okay,
And I had a conversation with Jim Galligan at Navis and Young, who did
okay,
the plan for them. And our request, we gave him a date of when they had to be planted, and our request was to modify the plan because there was some typos or mix up with species names, and to
yes,
get a size. They have been unsuccessful in getting making contact with the soil scientist.
okay,
So they contacted me today, and I said I would let you guys know. And essentially it's uh, not that it's wrapped up, but we have a plan and we have a date. It's just we needed some housekeeping with on that plan. And they couldn't get in touch with us. They've reached out and they're not getting they haven't gotten a response. So since we're going to see them next month to present their
okay,
application anyway, if you want to just punt it for next month,
yeah, that's fine.
or
We can do
or
that.
let me just, or they could just, when he gets in touch with it, follow up with me and give me the
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, as I recall, it was, yeah, there were some species, there's just some
a mix up with
minor,
with the
yeah,
species name, with the and they're not getting I guess an answer. So
okay, all right. Well, then we can just deal with this in March. Okay, great. So moving right along, we have approval of the minutes, January 5th. They were very succinct. I did not see any. I
I
didn't
didn't see
see
anything.
any. I
Yeah,
didn't see anything.
me neither.
Um,
I move we approve the minutes of the January 5th, 2026 meeting.
okay, I'll second. All right, all in favor of approving the minutes, raise your hand, say
Aye.
aye.
Aye,
Any,
aye.
I
any
cannot vote.
opposed?
Mhm.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay, well, we passed the minutes. Okay, so remarks. Thank you to everyone, and thank you, Steve and Anna, for coming. I know Anna, you hadn't responded, and Steve, you had responded, so it was good that you both came because we were like, oh
Zoom decided I needed to put in a password, and
oh
it was
no.
acting
Oh,
different than it had before. So I got lost in there trying to figure that out.
or they ask you to update, like that happens to me when
Yeah.
we start meetings. Time to update. I'm like, you gotta tell me now. Like
Yeah.
now you want me to update? Yeah.
yeah, I've had that.
I was behind schedule. I should have done this like 15 minutes before the meeting started, but I didn't.
That's why I start early. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
worked
that's
out.
okay.
It worked out fine.
That was good. And so no, I don't have any. I have no comments except it's good to see everyone. So Maria, do you have any comments?
Well, before we talk about the training, I did motion, Kaya made the motion for Liberty. Who second?
Let me think.
Lee,
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
Lee
Lee.
did.
Lee did.
Okay. And then I flaked on Stone Road. Who made the motion and who seconded on Stone Road?
Lee made the motion. Um,
I may have.
I think Anna seconded.
Anna did.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can always go back and watch the video, but I mean, okay.
Nope. Anna did.
Okay. Okay. And we will have one section 13 next month, I can tell you right now.
That's okay. Those are still easy. It was just surprising. It's very rare
Yeah,
not to
that's
have a
surprising
section 13.
too. Yeah, that there was not, think about it, that there was none. Yeah. And everybody got the training requirements? We got the memo about the,
Yes. So yeah.
we all have to, I have to do it again. Everybody has to do it. So,
That's all online anyways.
yeah.
Classes to go to
Yes.
anymore.
Yes, the ZBA and Planning and Zoning
Okay.
Commission had to start doing it a couple years back, that they had the training requirements, and now they finally caught up with the wetlands as well, so.
I don't
Okay.
recall, I don't remember
Continue.
seeing it, so you may have to send it to me again.
It was with Cheryl sent
Sent
it
it with the
out
agenda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheryl
with
sent
I can
it
send
the
it,
out.
yeah. It's a memo, and it tells you, it has the link to the training.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it. If
Yeah,
not,
I can
I'll-
resend it to you. It just looks like a memo, and it says the live links, and I think you have to do it by 2027.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
Grab a
okay.
beer and put it up on your television screen.
yeah. So that's
Okay. So yeah, we'll just maybe it'll be good to in like 6 months just check in on that and see
yeah.
if we've done it. Because
Anybody's
I'm
having,
sure
yeah, you could,
I'm gonna have to put it in my calendar so I don't
By
forget.
the end of 2027, or no, I'm just kidding.
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna be out of here.
No.
Let me see if I have it.
No, that's okay. I'll read, I'll find it and read it.
I have it right here. By January 1, 2027.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay,
different.
so we've got all right.
I should be
Yeah, so
alive then.
hopefully. Well, we'll check in the summer
Yeah.
and just do a check to see
Yukon
who else
Clear.
has done it.
I did it
I'll get
deep.
that on my schedule.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder because I
Yeah.
completely missed it.
And that encompasses all the training we have to take, or is there like any outside training beyond this?
Nope, that's it. Those are
Okay.
the stuff is on here.
Go to Khaki-Wick meetings, they're always fun.
Yeah, and I don't know if that would necessarily count.
No, it wouldn't count,
Yeah.
but you learn a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. I'm looking at 8 modules designed to text video content. Yukon Clear. Additional continuing education workshops and training materials available through DEEP. Isn't that where we got? I think I did deep. I didn't do Yukon Clear, right? No, I did Yukon. I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought I did deep. I'm looking at my, yes. Okay. That was all I have. I asked earlier of anybody having problems with the portal, the new portal system.
No,
No, just
Been working for me.
Zoom.
Huh? Steve, you don't like it?
I found it works just fine.
Okay.
I said my problem is with Zoom, not with Portal.
Yeah, it's we're getting there, and we also have if you log on, I'm not sure if it's on the website, but when you go to start an application, we've put deadline dates up now as well for applications.
good.
So
That's
I
good.
think
More yelling lawyers.
just we used to have them a long time ago. And we kind of did away with it, figuring that everybody, can kind of figure it out. But now that we are online, and you could submit any time of day, and on the, weekends, it makes it
Years
more
ago, you had to apply 3 days before the meeting.
right.
That was good because gave you time to put it on the agenda.
So as soon as you open up to go apply online, if you're, the applicant, and this is with all the commissions,
True.
it'll say what date is the meeting and when the agenda closes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
And
That's
that's
really
Cool.
so that leaves no question as to, yes, you're not being received. And this is why. So and
Okay.
that's it. Okay.
when they changed the law so that people could petition for a public hearing, it only seemed right that you got to put all of the applications that you're receiving should be on the agenda for the time that they're received.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's only fair.
Okay.
Okay.
The law didn't say that, however.
Well, I will entertain our last motion of the evening.
Motion to adjourn?
All right.
Second.
Second. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Everyone?
Hi.
Aye.
All right. Excellent. So we are adjourning at 8:03. Not new record. It's very exciting. And have a great month, and we'll see you in March.
All right. Stay
All right.
warm.
Excellent. Stay